everyone, welcome back to a new video. Why does it always do that when I start my videos? I've got the Flower Power collection from Nailchemy that I'm going to be using today. I've also got Carnation, which is from the Fairy Garden collection. This is a really gorgeous pink, so I want this to be the base colour for all of the nails. This little metal board thing here, this is the supposed, you know, you get those files that you stick the grits onto. Well, this was one of their grits file things that you put the grits on, but I've seen Hayley use hers as a tip holder and I actually really like it like that. So I've decided that I was going to use it as a tip holder. I might get another one actually and use it as a proper file, because, you know, that's what it's there for, but it's like multi-purpose. So anyway, back to the nails. I've put one coat of Carnation on, then I've cured it for 30 seconds, then I've gone in with my second coat. I'm now going to use a little bit of each colour. So green is called Groovy, the yellow one is called Mellow, the orange one is called Radiant. I love the orange one, it's so pretty. The pink one is called Adore. It's very vibrant. This one is Mojo, which I think is probably my favourite. And then this like bluey, I want to say lilac, but it's more blue. It's called Delight. It's really pretty though. So this set was not the set that I intended to do. I wanted to do more of a recreation set, but it turned out nothing like the set that I wanted to recreate. So I'm not going to credit anyone because there's no point. I might still do that recreation set because that's the set that I wanted to do. I just started too high up the nail. But what I'm doing is I am doing a stripe of each colour. It's not really a stripe, it's more like a curved line. And what I end up doing is like it's like a rainbow. In a nutshell, it's like a rainbow. And I'm starting off with the bluey colour. Then the colours that I put on the... No, they're not in order. They're not in order on what I put them on the... Anyway, I can't think. I've got a headache. I've got a cold and I've got a headache, and it's just not doing me any favours. I don't mind the cold, it's the headache. I can't concentrate. I don't really get headaches that much. But when I do, I can't, because I don't get them that much. When I get them, they're a pain and it's just like annoying. I just want to go to bed. Anyway, right, yeah, so look, we're using the blue and then the kind of lilac-y colour and then the pink, and then I'm going to go in with the orange, then the yellow and then the green. So we're kind of making a rainbow, as I said before. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow that rainbow on to the next nail. So it's not going to follow on exactly, like perfectly, but it is going to start from the cuticle area on the next nail. You'll see what I mean in a minute. There we go. So I'm finishing with the green. So now I'm going to give that a full cure, because each time I done a line, I would flash cure that line for about 10 seconds. So it does need a full cure afterwards. So you can see I'm starting this now along the top. So it is going to kind of finish off where the other nail... No, it is going to start where the other nail left off. Just so that all the nails kind of like flow together. That's the right word. So I'm going to do this second nail. I'm going to speed it up. So I'll let you watch this and then I will continue on with the set. Right, so we've done all of the nails. So you can see they kind of, the nails, like, they flow in. They, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. We're going to use the Velvet Matte top coat now. I love matte nails. I just love them. You can also see I put the green way too thick on that second nail and it has wrinkled. So don't put the gel polish on thick like I did. Silly Billy. You don't need it on thick. To be honest, I didn't realise that I put it on thick, but I did. Moving on swiftly. Using the velvet matte top coat, make sure you cover the whole nail. You don't want to be left with any little gaps. Otherwise you'll have like matte bits and like shiny bits, and you want the whole set to be matte. So they go in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then we're going to add some flowers on to our nails, and I'm going to sugar them on. So I'm going to use the non-wipe top coat, and then I've picked out 4 gorgeous iridescent glitters. I've got Tweety Pie, Sugar Baby, Blue Lagoon and Lavender Lights. These are all fine iridescent glitters from Nail Sugar. If you want to get 10% off any Nail Sugar glitters, you can do so using my code NATMUG10. So to make the flower, I've got the no wipe top coat on the end of my dotting tool, and I'm just putting some dots on. So I want the flowers to be 6 petaled flowers. The dots I've created with the dotting tool because it's just easier. And then using my brush, I'm just going to pull some of that top coat into the centre of the flower. I'm not going pardon me, I'm burping. I'm not going all the way to the centre. I want a gap in the middle so we can put like a little white dot to make the centre of the flower. You just want to pull it in enough that it makes a nice petal shape. And then you're going to sugar that top coat with the glitter. I give it a double cure, so it should be 30, but I do it for 60 because we've sugared, just to make sure it gets a full cure, you know, like a proper cure. And then brush off the excess glitter, and you're left with a flat. You couldn't really see it very well with that yellow one, so I've done another one. I'm going to do Lavender Lights over this one. It's one of my favourite fine iridescent glitters, this one. There we go. Tap off the excess, bung it in the lamp. Also, because we're sugaring, I use this soft brush. You can use a hard brush to... Look, I'm going to get a hard brush. You can use the hard brush because you've sugared it. It's going to have cured into that top coat, so it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to finish the other 2 nails as well. I'm going to put a flower on them, but I'm going to do the flowers coming slightly off the nails because I didn't have a lot of room on those. So there we go. So I've used the pink and the blue glitter. Then for the centre, we're going to use the tack-free painting and stamping gel. This is the artisan gels as well, but this is the tack-free one. Again, just using my dotting tool, I'm just going to put a little dot in the centre of the flower. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'm really sorry. I've got a cold. I think I told you, but I don't know. Yes, I think I have. See, my brain's just not working. Yeah, so dots in the middle of the flowers, and then they'll need a 60-second cure because these are the artisan gel paints. And then I decided we're going to put some leaves on. So I'm going to use the neon green painting and stamping artisan gel. It's not as neon as I thought, but I felt like because I thought it might be quite nice because these are tack free, you can just cure these and then that's finished. But because we've done the nails velvet matte and then we've got the flowers sugared, and then I had these leaves that would be shiny, I don't know, I kind of felt like the leaves didn't quite fit in. So what I decided to do was sugar them as well. We're just going to sugar everything. Right, this now, I'm just going to show you this now, and then I'll just go ahead and do the other 2 because you don't need to see me doing all the leaves. Leaves are, you just do a leaf shape. They're not, it's not difficult. There's nothing difficult about the leaves. And on each, depends on how much room you have, but you can put like 2 or 3 leaves per flower, or if you don't have a lot of room, just put 1. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to do the other 2, and then I'm going to use the appletini glitter. This is a really nice lime green fine iridescent one. I'm just going to sprinkle this into those uncured leaves, and I'm glad I did, because it just brightened up that green a little bit, and also I just felt like the leaves then blended in more with the flowers. I just feel like they just went better with the set. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all of these leaves, and then I will pop them into the lamp for I do it for about 1.5 minutes just to make sure that they're done. You can do it for 2 minutes just to be on the safe side, because the artisans need 60 seconds to cure. There we go, brush off the excess glitter. And then I'll give you a bit of a close-up. So there we go. I hope you like this set. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Do ignore the wrinkly bit on it, though. Oh, naughty. The link to Nailchemy will be in the description box below, as will the link to Nail Sugar. And don't forget, you can use code NATBUG10 to save 10% on the glitters. That's it. So, yeah. Love you all. Bye. See you tomorrow.